Alright guys, I'm back. So now what we're going to do is to test if the SQ-001, I think that's the model, let's see. Yeah, SQ-001 Sequre soldering iron is actually working pretty well. And if you're just new into this video, and if you're wondering why the soldering tip is already dark or used up, that tip is actually from my dead Pine 64 pine seal soldering iron. And also the cable that came with the Pine 64 is actually dead. I thought it was actually broken, so I had to open it up, dissect the wire, and then see if the wires have been desoldered. But after examining the cable, it was fine. But anyways, I could not revert it back anymore. And so I made my own cable now using the same connector from that same cable. And then currently it's connected to my 6S, but this is only charged at 24 volts. Okay, and then this is rated 24. Where is thing? 12-24 volts. So we're not beyond actually regarding the power requirements or input source. So again, this tip is from the Pine Seal 64, and like what I said on the earlier video, they have the same length. And then we will test it now to see if it's gonna work. Okay, and then this is the DC barrel, and then the input source is a 24 volt from the 6S LiPo battery. Okay, let me just pause real quick so I can connect the DC barrel. Okay guys, I connected the cable, the homemade cable. All right, so and then that's the panel or display. And to bring up the menu, I think you have to long press the letter B button. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna long press the button B and then watch the display. I was right. And then short presses, you can actually scroll through the menu, and then there are 6 items or menus. About is actually the last one, and then goes back to the first one again. Right. Okay. And then if you want to go inside a menu, I think you have to do a long press on letter A. Okay, let's try again. Long press on B to bring up the menu. Okay, and then I'm gonna long press A. I was right. So let's zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, if you don't move it right away, it's gonna quit. All right. By default, the temperature is set to 300 degrees centigrade. That's when it is activated. Okay, but right now it's still not activated. That's why I'm holding this. It's cold, right? And we have not activated the soldering iron yet. So again, let's bring up the menu by long pressing letter B and then long pressing letter A to go in. To go inside, and then to go through the menus, I'm pressing letter A. Okay, and then it's in number 1. It's in item 1 where you will see the changes here. So it's gonna exit out again, right? But it's okay. This is actually the menu that I was talking about. So level 1 menu, that's what you saw earlier: work T, step T, unit T. So if you want to change the working temperature, So you go and make the changes there. Or even if you're outside, I believe you can just press short short press on letter A and short press on letter B. I believe short press on letter A is going to decrement the temperature, and then the short press on letter B is going to increment the temperature. But if you want to set a working temperature, let's say for example like 330 degrees centigrade, you can actually go to yeah, the number 1 menu, yeah, right there. Okay, and I have already switched or changed the temperature unit from centigrade to Fahrenheit. In the US, the unit that they use here is Fahrenheit, and in Asia, like where I was originally from, I'm from Philippines, we are using centigrade, but I'm now used to Fahrenheit. Okay, so that's the first menu that I went earlier. I have not actually visited other menus yet. What's this OLED? Button direction, screen flip, screen brightness, and then voltage, low voltage protection. Maybe that's for the LiPo battery. When it goes down to 10, actually that's bad. That's bad actually, because LiPos, it shouldn't go below like 3.6 volts or 3.5 volts. Any voltage beyond 3.5, you're actually asking for what's that word, for problems. So I usually, let's say when I fly my quad, I don't go below 3.6 volts. So that's the most, sometimes 3.5, but I usually don't go below 3.6 volts. That's per cell, by the way. And this one that we're seeing right now on line number 4, item 4 volts, I guess that low voltage protection is the total voltage. Yeah, it's 10-23 volts. Okay. Yep, so all right, let's do some tests now. Let's go back here. So when you're not using it, oh nice, look at that. It is actually circulating or rotating or randomly, the text is randomly being displayed on the small panel. So and I think if I move it, there you go, there's a gyro in it. There's a gyro chip, but it doesn't how do you call this, like maybe it doesn't go back to the original temperature because we have not activated it yet. The PineSeal 64, if let's say you're using it and you lay it down on your table for like maybe 20 seconds or 30 seconds, I couldn't remember the value, it will go to sleep until you move it again, and then it goes back to like 600 or 650 degrees. I don't know if it's the same with this one. We can find out. Okay, I'm gonna let's go to the menu first. I want to change the value. Long press on letter B, and then long press on letter A because we want to go inside the iron. Okay, and then oh, this one just scrolls up and down, and then long press on letter B to pick work T. There you go. Now if you notice, the 626F is what I set earlier, and then oops, it actually, let's see, oh no, it went out, so it goes back one. So I'm gonna press long press letter B again, and then now if you see the square brackets around the temperature, see, now I'm pressing letter A, which decrements the temperature. Okay, and then letter B to increment the value again. And to exit out, I think you can press A and B, but You can just leave it like that. Don't touch it. I think that's what we noticed. Once the square brackets goes away, it means it goes back to the previous menu. Yeah, we don't see the square brackets anymore. So yeah, there's a delay for like 5 seconds. Maybe I would change that to like 20 seconds. I don't like that. I don't like that delay. It's too quick. So let's go back to the menu. Maybe there's a delay here. Nothing. Wake up sensitivity, standby screen on. Sleep time, standby 360 seconds. That's the default. That column is the default value. Yeah, I don't see anything that's close to what I'm looking for. It's like 5 seconds. Yeah, maybe in the other menu. Let's see. Number 2. Oh, it's not in number 2. Oh yeah, number 2 is the idle. Standby time 360 seconds. Sleep time is 180. Sleep screen on. Yeah, nothing, guys. Looks like that's the way it's configured. Yeah, that sucks. So you have to be quick. Yeah, it's not a killer, you know. But anyways, all right. So the temperature that we set is 626, and then now I'm gonna do a long press on letter A to activate the temperature, or to activate the soldering iron. Okay, I'm gonna long press letter A. I think it's more than 2 seconds. Okay, there you go. It's smoking. Wow, that is really quick. Yeah, 626F I believe is 330 degrees centigrade. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's not focused though, but it's okay. You can still see it. Maybe if I bring it far enough. Yeah. Alright guys, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Now, I was trying to figure out how to turn off or deactivate the soldering iron earlier. And it's the same button. You do a long press here, more than 2 seconds, and then you'll start seeing this number decrement. Okay, I press that. See, there you go. Somewhat similar to Pinesil. Yeah, I wish we can see the voltage on the screen. I don't see it. I don't know if I click this while it's decrementing. Nothing happens. Oh, it's rotating. What's that? What's that number? T16. Oh my god. So when you are on the very outside of the menu, what it does is it's actually modifying the temperature. I was pressing B and hoping it would actually change screen, but watch it. Okay, I'm gonna press it now. See? Oh my god, that's 726. 726. Okay, I don't want that. That's too much. So 626 is kind of like the sweet spot. Yeah, sweet spot 330 off soldering temperature. Yeah. So right now it's still decrementing. So far, yeah, it's really easy to use, and I like it a lot. That's all we need, right? Temperature and start soldering. That's all. We don't need those so much like high quality or crazy features. We just want to start soldering. That's all we want. And like what I said, I use a Pinesil dip. And then I have 4 now, and then I'm so happy about it. One thing that's kind of annoying though is this thing. It's so thin, it's so hard. So I'm gonna look for a different screw. I think it has a thread of M1, and then I'm thinking of something that I can actually just twist with my finger like that, so I don't need some tools. I think I can find some tools like that. I mean screw like that. Twist, lock, and then release. I think that's gonna be a good upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough and usage of the Sequre SQ-001, and I am really hoping that this will last for quite some time. I think I paid for well, how much was it? Couldn't remember. I think it was like $40, I guess, from Race Day Quads. Yeah, yep. So yeah, guys, like what I said, hopefully this will last for a long time. I'll be very happy if it lasts for like 2 years. Anyways, if you have any questions, guys, please comment. And if you need more content like this, please don't forget to subscribe, and then also please share my videos, and as well as like my videos. All right guys, have a great night.